All right. So this is your blanket purchase agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yes. Then you have contract purchase agreement.
Yes. So that you don't even know which item you are going to purchase.
Hmm.
So in the blanket purchase order, you at least knew the item. You didn't know the quantity,
Yes.
price, and schedule. But here, you don't know anything.
Hmm.
Only thing you know is you are having an agreement with a supplier.
Hmm.
And as and when you purchase items, you are going to refer to that agreement.
But then the guy will quote something else and all. What do we do in that case?
So in that case,
How do I
usually what
fix them?
happens is, yeah, they would have some kind of an agreement saying that he could be a contractor guy, right? Like Apple
Uh,
and Foxconn. So Apple says,
yeah.
I'm going to give you a contract for 5 million items in the coming year.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
and that entire produce, I am going to buy it. So the
Hmm.
price and all that that will be subject to, you know, we are going to be transparent about it. But
Hmm.
it's a contract between the two. I am going to buy 5 million. So it might be a finished iPhone, it might be a glass, it might be a screen, it might be a component, it might be a battery, whatever it might be. The corresponding item and the prices will vary as and when those purchase orders are put in place.
Hmm. Okay.
Is it making sense?
Yes.
Like you were talking about 3M, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3M is one of your biggest suppliers. So you could say, I'm
Yeah.
going to buy 1 million dirham worth of goods from you. I need a 40%
Yes.
discount on your sale price.
Yes.
So whatever item, whatever price, whatever is your quoted price, I'll get a 40% discount on that.
Yeah.
So what item I'm buying today, I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know what I will buy 1 month from now or 1 year from now.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
You seem very tired today.
No, no, it's okay. Fine. I mean, I'm getting a slight headache. I don't know why it's happening
Oh,
last 2 days. But yeah, but it's okay.
you're just halfway through the week.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's
Probably too much on your plate.
no, not that much. But yes. But anyway, go ahead. No, no. I hope it'll be okay. But
Okay.
at least today I'm better than yesterday.
Okay.
So mhm.
So this is the comparison in terms of what is there in standard PO, planned PO, blanket purchase
Okay.
agreement, and contract purchase agreement.
Okay. Okay.
So terms and
Good.
conditions known in all of them.
Hmm.
Goods and services known in SPO, PPO, BPA, but not in CPA.
Mm-hmm.
Pricing known in both,
Mm.
maybe in SPO and PPO definitely. BPA may not, maybe. CPA, no.
Okay.
I don't know the anything else. Basically, I only
Mm.
know the terms and conditions in CPA, nothing else.
Mm. Mm.
Pricing known,
Accounting distance.
quantity.
Mm. Okay.
All right. So that's basically
Yeah.
the different types of POs that we have. A quick summary once
Mm.
again. These are the 4 types of POs: standard purchase order, planned purchase order, blanket purchase agreement, contract purchase agreement.
Yeah. Okay. Mm.
Clear? Any questions on this?
Mm. No.
Okay.
This Mind Magics came back and said that they don't have any trainer at the moment for
EPM.
whatever. Yeah.
Hmm. These all of these guys, uh,
Hmm. Hmm?
most of them,
All
they
the
they are not very transparent. They hide things. You know,
hmm.
becomes very ugly.
But they seem to be big player, huh? The other training they gave everybody the products.
Okay. Yeah, they actually, it all depends on what people, sorry. Uh, so going back to purchase requisitions, let me first show you that more than one. Uh,
Hmm.
so here, these are the requisition related stuff, manage your requisitions.
Yeah.
So these were the individual requisitions that you had.
Hmm.
Okay. And
Hmm.
let's go back to that. From the PO, we had all the tasks. So
Yeah.
let me just go back to that PO. So these, once we go to task,
Hi, Betty.
Hmm.
Good, thank you. What's going on? No, from home. What about you?
so you have these details which are by default populated if you want to
Okay.
put in the.
Oh,
School and all. Like Shama also. Shama was saying the same thing. But okay, so he doesn't want the 30 ml is supplied in the office. So, okay, I've already contacted David
Okay. So
Monopoly
these are your different
in the office,
purchase
not just
orders
like
and
a
stuff
one
like that.
contact. So then I
So over here,
send
when you're doing all of
mail
this,
to what is
okay,
the
hmm.
and yeah, just to get okay, how much is the cost? But this the PO has to be raised, no, because he says NWA cost.
Just 1 second.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
to who?
Yeah. So, yeah. So here what is happening, you have these POs over here, right? The process, the different requisitions, sorry, the different requisitions. So these are your individual requisitions that you are having. Okay. So if you are going to create, Charles, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Hello?
there.
Okay. Okay. So when you are choosing a particular requisition, click on one requisition, click on the second one. These are all different requisitions. Okay. And this one, let's say Charmin basic bathroom tissue or Lysol wipes. So these are like different requisitions that you're having. So I'm selecting multiple requisitions here. 71,
Good.
45.
Good.
Okay. And then I say add to document builder. So these are my selected requisitions line. And what do I want to do? I want to create a new order. I want to add to an existing order, or I want to start a new requisition. New negotiation, sorry, new negotiation. Okay, so based on that, I will have a supplier. Let's say I'll put in the supplier as Lee Supplies. So if I have an agreement in place, then I would have that source agreement also populated. So once
But
this,
agreement is a
yes, the purchase order agreement that we were talking about. So these are all the details. This is the purchase order details. So it's a new order. And then you say create. If you are happy with all these lines, see,
okay. Purchase
this
order
is
is
the
created.
purchase order is created. So which brings us back to that document, same page that we had, the purchase order document page.
Okay. Now, when I create a purchase order, does that go out of the list of things which are there, so that there's no duplication created?
How much is each
From
one?
the requisitions.
Yes, it should go out, right? If you've created a purchase order.
Hmm. So now if we had these requisitions, if you look back and
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll have to get separate quotes, right? I have to get one quote which is the 1.5 meter, which will go separately. And then the other one would be for these refillable bottles. Now he wants
see that
now it's like
45
we
and those
want
are
the
now
unclear
gone.
and the unhide branding.
Yeah, yeah.
So
hmm
yeah,
Good.
exactly. So that's why I was surprised he mentioned
So if I go back to this,
1,000. Yeah.
these
Okay.
are the
So we will put
requisitions
it would
which
be
it
that
is linking back
that
to.
logo, the new
So the
logo that
Okay.
multiple
Supposing now, yeah, multiple. Yeah,
requisitions are
good.
here.
So,
So I can view what
what
are
if I
the,
want to? Yeah, and can I cancel some of them and put it back?
Okay.
so this is the requisition lines that are there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What happens if I want to remove
So
some one
when
of the
the
lines?
branding, so when we do the branding will be done where?
So these
Because
are the
he has to quote
requisition
for that
numbers
also.
that you have 71, 70, 45. Okay.
Okay.
Obvious.
So
Okay.
you don't want,
Yeah, but
this
I
is the
told Snati I
requisition
just
line. So
wrote to
we'll
her
have to
this
do it
just
from the
now
purchase
before
order
calling me.
basically.
And she said
So
she's very close to
requisition
OPL. I mean, if
41, which
no,
is,
if people are going to say like that, they are busy. GD department. How do we go about with this? You know. Mhm. Okay, okay. So basically, I just get these two quotations for the separately. A quotation, one for 1.5, yeah. No, no,
so
I've
against here,
written to
if I
Elena,
have these,
who is Modoto's assistant, and
so this was my
she's waiting for her
original
to.
purchase order. Okay.
Because I do,
Now
I
against
think
this, if suppose I don't want this, or I want this to be removed, let's say this item, I can remove it from here.
Okay. And it will come back on the other side, right?
Yes.
It should come on the.
So that 25,000 is now gone.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
But they're just like, they were an email in this. Yeah, yeah,
see this charming tissue
yeah.
pack 43. No, not this one.
25,000.
25,000.
I have to go through an approval again, or it's.
Either that, or we'll have to save it and then it will.
Oh, okay. It's
See?
come.
Yeah, it's come back.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, people can't just wash their hands off and walk off.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
first I went to Tamash.
So from here till you are, in the processing stage, once you are done with all this, then you can submit.
Mm. Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Was submitted for approval.
Mm.
So if I now go back and check my PO,
It's not there.
no, this would be the,
Yeah.
this was the other one, requisition. So I'll have to go and check
So
my
when.
manage purchase orders.
Yeah.
Sorry?
So why manage? You've already submitted it, right?
Yes, I
For
submitted it.
approval.
Yes. So this one I opened the blank one.
Okay.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
So if I now go back and see this, manage orders is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, these are the Lee supplies.
Okay.
164024. This was the one that
Pending
we just
approval.
now. Yeah. So if I click on it, I get to see what are the total items that have been ordered.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I submit for approval?
It's already gone, na? It's saying pending approval. See, pending approval.
Okay.
Moment you submit, it will follow your approval process that has been defined.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Will do. Will do better. Thank you. Okay. Take care. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Then. Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah, once it's done, so basically next step is receiving. Once it's approved,
What does the master contract mean? Master source agreement. What does it mean?
sorry, which one?
Master contract. What does master contract
Oh,
mean?
master, like you have a purchase, you have a contract agreement with the customer. Like I was telling you, between Apple and Foxconn, they have a master agreement.
Okay.
Against that, they might have separate agreements. One for Foxconn Taiwan, one for Foxconn China, one for Foxconn India. So all these three could roll up into the master agreement.
Okay.
Just contacted her on Monday. We there no time.
I think this is set currently to, let's see what happens to that. See, this is the approval hierarchy.
Hmm. Where did you get this approval or pending approval?
I'll show you. So on that purchase order,
Hmm.
this is the pending approval. There's a hyperlink here. So once I click on it, it will show me the status.
I'll show you with whom it's live.
Hmm. So right now, this one was approved. This is assigned to Thomas Mack.
Hmm.
So it shows you the step by step.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
So if we go to Thomas Mack,
Hmm.
we should be able to see a notification.
What is Thomas Mack?
Mac. See?
Hmm.
So this is the purchase order.
Okay.
As a approver,
Yeah.
I will get this purchase order. I can click on it or I can approve from here itself. If I click on it, then the details will open up here.
Okay.
So it shows you what are the items, all the
Hmm.
details are given here, charge account and stuff like that.
Why are you asking today? It should have been done on.
I send an email, Vanita. Send.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's say he now approves it.
Hmm.
If I now log back in, so now this is still pending approval.
But you'll show the next one.
Correct. So this one is now Thomas Mack has approved. It is now assigned to
Okay.
Casey Brown.
Okay.
So in this fashion, it will go all the way till this
And then
person.
we'll go in the supply portal. It'll show in the
Yes.
supply. Once it's finally approved, it'll come on the
Correct.
supply.
Correct.
Okay.
So from the other one was for Lee Supplies, right? We had the supplier. So let's
Yeah.
log in as the supplier now.
Adam Jones, is it?
Yeah,
No. Calvin, no, he's not a supplier. Adam Jones.
he was the contact of the
Ah,
supplier.
yeah.
Supplier portal, we had logged in for him only, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Otherwise, we'll change the login if it is not the same person. Supplier portal. So right now there is no approved purchase order. This is the
Hmm.
header purchase order number. Let's look at the
Hmm.
order forecast. It's not yet coming. So till it's approved, it will not show up here.
Hmm. Hmm.
So we'll log out and we'll log back in as the buyer. They have put too many levels of approval over there.
It's Calvin Roth, right?
No, I'm not logging in. I'm logging in as the next approver, Casey Brown. I think it is taking the. It's not taking the new password.
Hmm.
Let me just type it in 1 minute. Let me look up the password and I was trying to pull up the previous saved password. What's happening?
password
Password
field.
is changed or the user ID is not there.
When is this? You want me to send you the password? When is it? Did Bhaskar send you a password?
Yeah, there is a separate
6th October.
password for
6th October, right? He said.
yeah, GIS 65366. Sometimes these IDs could be different also. I was trying to log in as the Casey Brown. Let me just look up that user, Casey.Brown. It is Casey.Brown. Oof, finally.
What happened? Got it?
So now we'll see the message coming in. Purchase order 164024. Okay. So I can then approve it. Somebody has yesterday changed it.
If they change the master one, there's a problem, right? If somebody changes the master.
People keep doing such things. Just because people know this, they keep doing such things. I advise everyone, please don't play around with the passwords. Even if you have to change it, reset to whatever it is. Don't change it to something else. Na? So many people are inconvenienced. Like when I changed it to whatever the standard password is. So everybody knows that password. So here I am looking at the ones the buyer is Casey Brown, but in our case the buyer is Roth,
Yeah.
Calvin Roth. So if I now look to him, so this is the 164024, which is now pending approval,
Yeah.
rather still pending approval. So we have come up to Casey Brown,
Hmm.
then it goes to Anita Kennedy, Michael Buchanan, and then
Okay.
William Taylor. My God.
Okay. But you can avoid it now. There's no point doing all that.
Yeah, no,
Forget it.
actually just wanted to show you the final thing. So right now it's
Okay.
assigned as this person. There's a tick next to it, means they are done. And these are all sequential. So they will go one after another.
Yeah.
All right. Now at least you got a flow of it, right? How it is and how it's
Yeah.
being done and stuff like that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah. Yeah.
show you another one, something else. This is the 164019. So this is a lease applies open
Hmm.
status, means right now it's approved and it's in the process of being fulfilled.
Okay.
Okay. Now against this, again, so what we said, there'll be a header, there'll be a lines, there'll be a schedule, and there'll be a distribution. Four
Yes.
things, right? So distribution is the accounting part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you see the accounting charge account.
Okay. Okay.
So against this, these are the charge account and the accrual account, debit and the
Yeah.
credit accounts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there are tax implications, then you can see the tax lines as well.
Yeah.
So usually the way these things work is initially there'll be a charge account and
Yes.
there's an accrual account.
Okay. What's the difference? Charge account and accrual account?
Charge account is basically, one is the debit account, one is the credit account. When it is being supplied, so in that case, what is happening? Your accrual account off, and there'll be a corresponding liability account that will get created. Once you pay that liability, then your liability will get knocked off and your final cash or bank account will get debited.
Hmm.
So that's the way the entire accounting flows.
Okay.
So the way this is passed around from here to your GL is, when you move it into GL, you will find that these individual transactions are collected together and passed in the GL. So account wise, you will find these
Okay.
entries over there. Okay. So
Yeah.
if I now go to GL, or yeah, I can show you easily, because after this there'll be receiving. Once the receiving is done, then also you will say that yes, it's gone to GL. This is your purchasing, Fusion purchasing.
Hmm.
No, no, white,
So, mhm.
white. Yeah.
Now what I'm doing is I'm compiling all these things, notes,
Hmm.
and making it to the requirement kind of thing. And can I show it to you or email it to
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and
sure,
just have
sure,
to quickly look
sure,
and see whether I missed out anything,
sure.
add a few points. I've typed out most of it and do
Okay,
it, but
great.
sometimes what happens, I might have forgotten a few items here and there, and you can add it.
Sure.
Yeah, very powerful, huh?
Hmm. And it's all integrated. So, if there's chance of something getting missed is very, very low.
Hmm. Yeah. So once I make this purchase, it goes to, so it creates a liability account, right? So
Correct.
it'll do that. It'll debit the encumbrance account, yeah,
Right, right.
and create a liability. So
Hmm.
when I'm receiving it,
Hmm.
it'll pay the supplier.
Hmm.
So I need to know on that accounting. You know what I'm saying? Entire
Hmm.
budget and then power. So we'll have a session on that. So,
Yeah, I'll show you that separately.
yeah, yeah. This.
See, this is the receiving related one. So
Hmm.
Casey Brown and all that. So this is your, see the accrual accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And against that, you would have a corresponding in transit for the receipt. This is for the receipt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the category here is receiving. Now the good thing
Okay.
about this is, against this, suppose I want to see this particular receiving.
Mm.
So see, from here, if you want to look at, this is the PO information.
Mm.
Okay, what distribution, who is the supplier, all the details is there.
Mm.
So from journal, I can head back to receipt or purchasing.
From journal.
Hmm. So I have the
From journal.
reverse trace back also.
Trace back to purchase order receiving. We're looking this journal. Why looking this GL? Wow. So it's really, really integrated. Go back to a sub manager.
Exactly. So if someone wants to see which one does it belong to, you can he or she can then click on these,
Yeah.
go to that original requisition and see the details. See, this was the debit and the credit that has been passed here, accrual and the receiving
Mm-hmm.
inspection.
Mm-hmm. So initially the accrual was credited, right? No. First, what was it? First, when you create the purchase order, what is debited?
So accrual would be debited.
Okay. And what will be credited?
So there was the corresponding charge account that was debited.
Okay.
Credited. Sorry, the opposite. Credited. Now, when you have received the amount, you are setting off your accrual because you have now received it.
Yes.
So now it is under inspection. So once it's inspected, accepted, so you could have different accounts also, saying that one is for receiving, one's for inspection, one's for accepting. Accepted means now it becomes your liability.
Receiving, inspection, and what is the thing?
And the liability.
So you can have separate account for receiving,
Yes.
separate for inspection, and the third is for
Receiving,
acceptance.
acceptance.
Okay. Seems you worked on all this, huh? That's why you could. Why did you not do accounting?
Which one?
Why didn't you not do accounting?
No, I have done accounting as well. You mean in
Oh, you're a
my
chartered account.
no? Oh, you
Chartered
mean
accountant.
no. Actually, I did my MBA. So
Ah, okay.
problem with chartered accountancy in India is the low pass rate. You invest so much of time and effort, and then
6-7%. But then you're bright enough. You have cleared it
you never know. These are like a lot of bright people
at
have
that time.
stuck. Yeah.
No, and also yours. If you're stuck, see the
Yes.
value about chartered accountancy. If you don't complete it, it's got no value.
Correct. Correct.
You do into intermediate and this and that. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying?
correct. Correct.
It's got no value then unless you
Exactly. Then
clear
you
it.
are actually wasting so many years of your time.
And the people who normally do would be the middle class guys. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying?
mm,
For middle class guys, you have to, you have to be on your feet as soon as possible.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? You
Correct.
can't be, you don't have the support system of the
Mm,
family.
true.
So it's really not easy.
Okay. So far what we have seen requisitions, we have seen purchase orders.
Hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
Now we are getting into receipts.
Hmm.
So this is my receipts.
Yeah.
So whatever has been received, items due in the last 7 days, I can pull them up. I can pull them up by purchase order. I can pull them up by requisition.
Hmm. Now, how does it? So when it reaches the gate, how do I say that I've received it?
So usually what should happen is when you have received it at the gate guy should have access to the application.
Okay. What functionality of the application will have?
He can have access to receiving this module.
Okay.
So he can just go
Okay.
and he can query by purchase order. He can query by requisition, whatever things have been given to him. Okay. So if you remember, ours was Adam Jones, right? No, Calvin Roth.
Yeah.
Roth,
Mm-hmm.
Calvin was the person who had
Mm-hmm.
requested, let's say. Nothing is there.
I use Calvin CL. Then
Yeah, I. Let me do something. Let me log out and log in as that Calvin.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. So see, these are the receive items for this person. So against this particular order, this is the purchase order. So these have been, this was the item. You can see the whole purchase order. This action is not opening up. Anyway, the other option here is, see, you have this, I click on it, I click receive. Charles?
Yes, I'm listening. Listening. Yes.
Okay. So I have this receive here. So against this item, I will say receive. So what was the quantity that was ordered? We could see there. This is the receipt quantity. So 10 items were ordered. Let's say I received 8. If there is a weighbill number, I will put that weighbill number. If there is a packing slip number, I'll put the packing slip number. And I say submit. So this could be at the gate where I am receiving the item. So this is my receipt number.
Okay.
So this is received. See, it now shows you how many ordered, how many received. Do you see this? Charles?
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
So is there any way I can do the barcoding when goods are coming? I can barcode automatically gets updated over here.
You will have to have a separate interface for that. I
Yeah. What is
shared
that?
with you that link. You need a barcode
Okay.
scanner. So
Okay.
usually these are handheld devices with a software
Okay.
linked to it. So that will
Okay.
generate your barcode, and that code you will have
Okay.
to bring it over here.
Okay. Okay.
Through an interface, you can bring that data here. Okay.
Receiving is only this much.
Now,
What else you have?
yeah. So when I have this, I can also get this manage receipts.
Mhm. Mhm.
If you want to do any correction or returns, you can do from here. See the buttons here? Maybe out of these 8, you want to return something or you're not happy with them. So this is the line level. What is the breakup? How many received, how many returned, how many net received, and how many rejected. Okay.
Yes. Receiving is a very small module.
Receiving is it's just a matter of recording that so much has been received.
What is bill of lading?
Bill of lading is usually the it is the proof that the goods have been put on the ship.
Mm.
Usually what happens, suppliers, they will want money once the items are handed over or delivered on
Okay.
the ship. So you will have
Mm.
traditionally it was ship, but now it's basically, it could be the truck or it could be the container or it could be the ship,
Mm.
wherever it is.
Mm.
So at that time, that's like a proof. It is important because it is considered equivalent to cash amount. Okay. So this was the receipt, and let me go back.
Where are we now?
So I was just seeing if there's anything else that we can talk about.
No, so what we can do is agreements we've not done, right?
No, you want to have a look at the agreement?
No, I think today we've had enough, no? So I think
Okay.
it's no, you covered a lot. I mean, you've done a great job. It's just that if I do it, that means it's a decremental, what do you call, value addition.
Okay, not an issue. Not an issue. Take it
So what have
easy.
we done? So we've done purchase order, we've done purchase order, we've
Order,
done purchase order. I mean, we
approval of the
finished.
purchase order.
Approval, the accounting of how it works. So we've
Yeah.
done that. So what
Accounting
we
will
now
do,
need to do is,
and the receiving, we did next the receiving.
so agreement will be there, right?
Yeah. So agreement, yes, we talked about the different types of POs also today. What are the
Yes.
standard purchase order, planned purchase order, blanket purchase order, all of that.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about agreement separately.
Yes. Agreement is there. And then what will happen in the left after this?
So
Item master, we did not cover that, right?
yeah,
Item master, we did
so
not cover.
we have right now, as of now, other than agreement, we have covered the procurement side of it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
tomorrow we can talk about agreement and items. And
Okay.
then once done that, we can get over to payables and we can do that PO matching and
Okay.
pay our
Hello,
invoice.
good afternoon.
Hmm. Okay.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes, my name is
That makes sense.
Yes. 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 Good.
So tomorrow, what time do we meet?